Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Is this your first time of clicking this video or stumbling on my channel? Oh, that's nice. Thank you guys for stopping by. Please be kind enough to subscribe, like, share and comment below, okay? And for my family, my subscribers, my armies, I would say thank you guys, for running this race with me. Yeah, we are growing. We are actually, So guys, don't forget to also, um, like, share and comment in the comment section below. Okay, so yeah, that's it. For people out there, I have something juicy for you today. Something really, really, really juicy. Okay, so if are you the kind of person that loves art? You are cultural inclined, or you have experience in in cultural activities back in your own country or other countries. Wow, this is for you. Don't go anywhere. And or are you athletic? And you've participated in somewhere else aside from your own country or even your own country, and you can actually defend it, and you can actually prove that you are self-employed in this sector. This is for you as well. Okay, so for my people that are cultural activity inclined, that love the art, that have experience in this, and that my people that are also athletic, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we'll be back. Let's see what we have to say. Okay, guys, yeah. So today we'll be talking about self-employed, being self-employed in Canada as an athlete, okay, and as someone that also has cultural activity. Okay, so Canada is looking for people that actually have cultural activity experience and are athletic as well. If you have this experience from or you've had experience world class, maybe you did some race or maybe you participated in some sport outside, that's good. Actually, you can actually use this, it can count for you. And for those cultural activity too, you should be ready to come and imbibe those cultural activity in the Canadian system. Okay, of course, it has to be related to what the Canada culture wants, right? So yes, so if you have cultural activity experience, if you're athletic and you have the experience, you can prove this. If you're self-employed, meaning that you do things on your own, because definition of self-employed means self-employed is an immigrant admitted to Canada because they have relevant experience working for themselves. The person must intend and be able to become self-employed in Canada in the art or athletic sector. Okay, see, that's very important. They actually need people that are self-employed that can actually focus and push people out there to do and bring out the cultural activities in Canada and also be athletic. We need people. We need people. Okay, so that aside, so for you to be eligible for this, like I said initially, you must have experience in the cultural activities, and you should be able to prove this. You must have experience as an athlete. Okay, yeah, so you should be able to prove this as well. How do you apply? Experience should be at least a minimum of 2 years. So that 2 years, it has to be within a 5-year window period. Okay, so if you are submitting your application, you have two years experience, make sure it's within the last 5 years. Okay, it shouldn't even be only within the last 5 years. The period at which you are submitting your application, let's say, okay, we're in 2020 right now, and maybe your experience, you had the experience in 2018, and you just, okay, I have experience now, so 2020, let me submit it. Make sure you submit it, because the application process takes about a year, roughly a year, 23 months thereabout, as of today. So it takes about a year. So, and everything, including your acceptance, your approval of permanent resident, has to be approved within a 5-year period. Okay, starting from the day of application, submission of application, up until you are approved. Okay, so make sure that is considered. Okay, so a 2-year experience should be within a window of 5 years. I'm stressing this. Okay, so we already know that, and all decision also has to be made within that period. So now, what are the selection criteria for this? We just have about 5 selection criteria for this, and there's a point grade system in this, and the total is 100, but at least you should score at a minimum of 35. Okay, to be able to to come on board, for them, no, not come on board, for them to be able to act for them to be able to select you. Okay, so if the point grade system is 100, I think 35 is some is not bad. Okay, so what are the five criteria for selection? We have education. When I say education, I mean it could be any degree. I mean ranging from masters. The higher your degree, the higher your points. Okay, like for example, the masters and PhD, you attract 25 points. Okay, that's one. You should have experience. I already said that you can't have you can't come in as a self-employed if you don't have experience in that occupation or in that sector, in that line. Okay, so yes, if you have experience of and the minimum experience you be aiming at is 2 years. So for a 2 years experience is 20. Okay, so but the more you experience, the higher your points. You see, so it's actually very easy to actually get a 35 points, okay, out of 100. And also age factor is considered, and for the age between 21 and 49, they actually have the highest, which is 10 points. So if you're between 29 21 and 49, that's good for you, that's the highest. But it doesn't mean if you're above that or below that you won't get points. Okay, I'll be putting some links below so you can have access to all this detailed information. Okay, you should also know how to speak English, of course. So the language test comes in here. You'll be getting about 24 points, at least a minimum of 24 points for this. There's no stated criteria that you should have a certain number or you should have a CLB, so. No. Here, just do your best. Try and aim high. Get a very high proficiency level of the English language. You could actually use the CELPIP, which is used in Canada, which is written in Canada, or you can use the highlight, which is IELTS general module. Okay, do your best, and so you can actually, get a very high, points. So yeah, and then adaptability. The adaptability is usually within 5 points, 6 points, thereabout, but it's kids, every point counts, right? And so adaptability means maybe you have studied here or your spouse has studied here before, or maybe you have worked in Canada before, or your spouse has worked in Canada before, you have siblings here, maybe your father, your mother, your sister, brother, step brother, whatnot, grandparents, yeah, these are counted towards your adaptability. Or you have also schooled here before. I already said that before, so I'm just stressing it. So just so we know. So if you are claiming that you've worked in Canada before, you must have at least worked for at least a minimum of 1 year. And if you are claiming that you have schooled here, a minimum of 2 years study is required, irrespective of what program it is. Okay. So amongst other things you also need for this application is the medical report. Of course, they want to know if you're fit. Yeah, so yeah, medical exam, report is required. The police clearance is also required in this, and then you need funds for all your family members. Yeah, whether or not they're coming, yeah, you need funds, yeah, for that. So yeah, and like I said, make sure that your application period, when you are applying and when you are submitting, everything should be, within 5 year period. Okay, and so that's about it for self-employed, as coming in with the PR as is self-employed on with the athletic experience or the cultural activity experience. Okay, and so guys, that will be the end of the video for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. So guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate the love out there. And so until next time, take care guys. Bye.